Hey guys, it's Libby. Welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today I'm doing my August TBR. I'm going to run through all the books really quick and what I plan to read, and then I'm not going to go into too many details on all of these books because I have quite a few. So the first book I have is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This is a historical too World War novel set in France, and it's about two sisters. So that's it. That's all I know, and I've already started it. The other book I've already completed. That's The Fate of the Tearling by Erica Johansson, and I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So I talked about it in my vlog that went up last week, so go watch that if you haven't. Not my favorite in the series whatsoever. My next two books that I plan on starting today, it's the 4th when I'm filming this, so, and this will go up on Wednesday. I have Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This is about one family's restaurant versus another family's restaurant, and then the other family's steals the other family's sandwich recipe, I believe, and they take it out, and the two teens take the fight onto Twitter. So excited to read this. I already have it tabbed out, and this is due back on the 8th, so I have to finish it by then. And then the other book I have is also due back on the 8th, and I also have it tabbed out. That is The Deep by Amelia Kazu. This is a historical fiction horror novel, and it takes place in 1912, throughout the 1900s, and it takes place on the sister ship of the Titanic. That is all, and a mystery starts happening. So that's all I know about this one. The last book from my desk is The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White. I've talked about this in my vlog. I've started it. I'm 88 pages in. It's tabbed out too. And this is about King Arthur, but it's mainly about Guinevere, aka Merlin's daughter, in this series. So I'm excited to finish it. Hopefully I can finish it this week. Now on to the other books that are on my cart that I have, which is quite a few. The next one is The Burning Maze by Rick Riordan. This is the 3rd book in the Trials of Apollo, and this follows Apollo as he's cast out of Olympus because he does something to upset Zeus, and he has to earn his way back on the amount of Olympus. And we meet old characters, we meet new characters, and it's a new quest going on. So I'm excited to read this. I have a couple buddy reads lined up, and I'll mention those in a bit. But the next one is The Bromance Book Club by Alyssa K. Adams. All I know about this one is that it's a baseball player and his marriage is falling apart, and he joins this book club, and the guys read romance books. So I'm excited to get to this. I've heard really good things about it, and the second one came out not too long ago, so I'm excited to read it. I'm buddy reading this book with someone on Twitter. I have to go back and find out who. The name is blanking me right now. So once I find out, I'll link her Twitter down below. And we are buddy reading As Old as Time, A Twisted Tale by Lisa Braswell. We're starting this weekend on the 7th. So I'm excited to start reading these Twisted Tales. I don't think you have to read them in order because they're based on a different fairy tale. So I'm excited for this one. Then I have The Worst Best Man by Mia Ososi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name. but I know nothing about this. The only thing I know is that a wedding planner who is getting married gets left at the altar. So, and I have a feeling it's a hate to love relationship in this case, what it looks like, because she hates the best man. So, I'm excited to give this a go. Then I have Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lamb. I know nothing about this. I've heard it's a Mulan retelling, but I'm not 100% sure. So Tamora Pierce blurbed it. It's blurbed by quite a few people, so I'm excited to read this. If you know if this is a Mulan retelling or not, let me know down below. I will greatly appreciate it. Then I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. This has been tabbed out for a while. I was going to read this during the Cosmic Readathon, but I wasn't in the mood for epic high fantasy. That's what this is, even though it's short. But I'm going to try and read it this month. We'll see. I have a lot of books. Then I have a sequel, and that is King's Bane by Claire LeGrand. This is the sequel to Furyborn. This is about two sisters who, the Sun Moon and the Blood Moon, and the Sun Queen and the Blood Moon Queen, and I guess they battle out for the crown. It's been a while since I read Furyborn, so yeah, I'm excited. This one's a chunker. I have another epic high fantasy on my list, and that's City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, and I've heard really good things about this one, so I'm really looking forward to this one. And the third one just came out, so there's that. Then the last few I know nothing about, so I'm going to keep it that way. I'm buddy reading this one with a friend toward the end of the month. That's Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. I know nothing about this. All I know is it's set in Russia. So, yeah. There's that one. Then I have two books in Rick Riordan's Presents line, Stormkeeper and the Firekeeper, the first two books in this series, so I'm really looking forward to these. I think these have to deal with elemental magic, but don't quote me on that. So, we're gonna find out once I get to these books. Then I have Nocturna by Maya Moriarty, and I've heard really good things about this one over on Rumi's channel, Books Coffee with Rumi. She loved this book when she read it, so I'm going into an open mind. I know nothing about this, so and I'm going to keep it that way. So Julia C. Dow blurbed it, and I've read that, so that's exciting. So hoping I will get to this one this month. And then the last book I have is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. This one I've heard mixed reviews about, but I'm keeping an open mind. So, and I've heard there's vampires in here, and then you either love it or you either hate it. So I know next to nothing about this. I know Olivia from Olivia Reads Latte really enjoyed this, so yeah. Those are all of the books I plan to get to in the month of August. That's 18 books in the month of August. Let's see if I can do it. Let me know down below what you guys will be reading in the month of August. I would love to know. Like, subscribe, stay a while. I will link my Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.